What's going on, guys? RS Games here, back with another episode of Used Truck Friday. If you guys are new here and you have not seen a previous Used Truck Friday, every Friday we hop in a new truck, and new used truck I should say, and we take it for a spin. We see how well it does, and at the end of the episode we buy our next week's truck. So today I think I'm pretty lucky here with this Peterbilt 579. It seems to be in perfectly working order. It's got pretty low miles on it, and I don't know, I think it's going to be a good runner for us, honestly. But anyways, we're going to put it to the test here today, hauling this big haul truck. I don't know how heavy this thing actually is, but it's pretty heavy. If you guys missed last week's episode, I highly recommend checking that out. It was rather entertaining. I tested out a 1-star lemon, and I made it even worse by crashing into a train. Yeah. So, I'm hoping this week's episode goes a little bit better. I am definitely not going to drive at 9 miles an hour again. That was absolutely atrocious. And one of the worst things I think I've ever done in this game. So hopefully today goes a lot better. We're going to be making like $22,000 off this load. So hopefully at the end of today we can buy a decent truck to roll in. Also in this series, my driving is not the most superb, just because our main focus is testing out a new used truck every Friday. This thing's it's an alright truck. I don't necessarily go crazy over it. It's just a 579, and I actually kind of like the looks of some of the other trucks more. It's not bad. I'd probably run it if I was in that position. Like, it'd be a good truck to run, but definitely not my most favorite one that I've ever used. I'd probably pick one of those cool looking Western Stars, or forever in my heart's that Freightliner Cascadia that I once had in the Hardcore series. That thing was the bomb. Ooh, this thing's struggling a little bit up this hill. Oh boy. I don't know what motor it's got or anything. I don't really pay that much attention to all that. I just go off the star rating and how much it costs and if I can buy it or not. And we pick it up and we try to make some money. I've been pretty profitable for the most part. I've been able to buy a new truck every Friday. Oh. Sorry guys if I'm not the most entertaining the day of recording this episode. I've had an extremely long day, so bear with me, folks. I'm trying to hold up to it though. I promise that these videos, or I try to keep up my promise that these videos will be coming out, so I do my best to make them. Can't wait for some of these new states to start coming. I'd love to see where these bridges are going to end up going eventually. I'd assume it's got something to do with all this maybe another, I don't even know why they'd be building this. Are they going to put another clover? Poor clover thing on top there? I'm not sure. Kind of an interesting method of traffic management, that's for sure. I was really hoping this truck would handle this load a lot better. I mean, it's not doing terrible. I mean, what can you really ask? This is a heavy load, and I put just a regular freighter truck in front of it, so I guess I can't ask for too much out of it, really. But I figure, you know what, we might as well put it to the absolute max that we can test it. I really wish I could keep this truck, because this truck is pretty awesome. I should have watched last week's video before making this, just to keep myself fresh, because I don't remember even buying this truck. I had to come into this profile and look and see what truck I actually had for today, because I was I forget. I have a hard time remembering stuff, especially when I'm trying to crank out almost daily uploads. There's a lot of content that gets made, and trying to keep up with all that sometimes proves to be rather difficult. But I try my best. Try my best to come here every episode, give you guys something to watch. Another thing, guys, I've been really happy lately. You guys have been smashing that subscribe button. But if you are new here and you want to see more simulator style content, I'd really appreciate if you guys would do the same. Smash that subscribe button down below, and while you're there, hit that like button, as it does help us grow and reach more people. Trying to build an awesome community here on YouTube. I want to keep getting better myself. I've been working on getting a little bit better thumbnails, trying to give my best into every video. Like I said today, unfortunately, I just don't have it in me, but I'm trying to keep something there for you guys to watch. I know Used Truck Friday has been some of your all's favorite video of the week, so I try to give that to you at least. Try to keep the people happy, you know. But we've got a pretty awesome community here. I really enjoy how kind you all are. I'm forever thankful for that. Ooh, that's a cool looking, like, pink. I don't know if I've ever seen a pink truck rolling down the road before. I should have checked. Oh, I got full fuel in this thing. Sweet. I think it's getting decent mileage too. It's got like a probably 220 gallon tank under it. Could go quite a ways on that. It's only got 89,000, almost 90,000 miles on it, so this is still a relatively new truck. It's barely broken in at this point. Some truckers would say it's not even broken in yet. Ooh, that Tesla's just flying by us there. What is the speed limit? 80 miles an hour? Normally I'm complaining that the speed limit's not fast enough, and here today I can't even do the speed limit. Do you guys ever struggle with that, like driving IRL? Like some days you're just like cruising Mach 90. Oh, $8 toll? Really? Anyways, you're cruising at like Mach 90 everywhere you go. And then there's other days where you can barely, like, going the speed limit feels like a hard task to obtain, like, achieve. That's me today. Like, when I was coming home from work, I could barely do I had to set my cruise, and I actually had to hit the speed up button for my cruise control just so I could get up to the speed limit, because it felt like I was just like, I couldn't get there. I'm like, what in the world? It was just me, my personal problem, but the cars behind me are probably wondering, what's this guy doing? I know I wondered the same things when I run into that. Oh, we got kind of a hazy little night here. Interesting. Really hope we can get a pretty cool looking truck. I haven't got into any W9s or like some long nose Pete's at all. I'd like to get into that. This series does not have the longest longevity ever, but I'm trying to continue to change the trucks up every week. We have ran another 579, I do believe, but it was a day cab version. So this is a little bit different, you know. I feel like this truck could probably haul a little bit more, a little bit higher weight rating for it, and all that good jazz. I'm not the most technical with all that stuff. I just know that when I get in the game, I hook up to a trailer and I tug it. That's all that there is to that. It's kind of a neat little creek there. Feels like the miles are not ticking by here today. I'm not real sure why. Sometimes I feel like it just flies by, and other times it's like, are we there yet? I'm like the little kid in the back. Are we there yet? This truck's doing pretty well though. I mean, it hasn't shut off on me, which that's a plus. I think it was like a 4 or 5 star truck, if I remember right. It was a higher value truck, obviously, because it's such low mileage. It's a good machine. Like I said, I wish I could keep this one for the fleet, but unfortunately, the funds just are not there right now to keep this truck around. It will definitely have to I'll definitely have to go down the road. My DMV fees must be through the roof right now. Buying all these trucks every week, register it, and then it's getting sold. And then I registered another one. Same with insurance. It'd be a crazy insurance policy that I'd have to my insurance man would probably get quite tired of hearing from me. In fact, IRL, one time I thought my insurance man was getting fed up with me because it seemed like the one week took insurance off of one truck and added a truck. And then the next week I had to drive that truck again, the one I took the insurance off. So I'm like, hey, can I put the insurance back on that for like a couple weeks? And then like a month later I took it off again. I'm pretty sure like you can have like this. I am not pulling over for this. Dude, I'm heavy. You know that. You guys can chase me down if you want. Actually, I'm not going to lie. In this series, there is no fines. Just due in part because I need to try to make all the money I can. And the way I drive, if I got fines constantly. Speaking of fines, I should probably turn my headlights on so I can see something, you know? Need to be able to see what's in front of me. Anyways, if I was paying for fines every episode, I'd never be able to make this series a thing. So I just keep doing it. Realistically, this series would work the best if I used like a modded profile and had billions and billions of dollars. I do have a few company drivers that they're supposed to make me money. I don't know how well they actually do. I only got two of them. Sorry. I'm the third guy. So yeah. Alright, this truck is really close to rolling over that 90,000 mile mark. That's when it's all downhill from there. When all the problems start to occur. My warranty will be up. It's scooting pretty good right now. 75 miles an hour. Oh, perfect. Income. Jennifer B. Almost $3,000. Awesome, lady. Thank you. I always appreciate your business. Well, I never realized that these were branded loads of Volvo. Interesting. Actually, I feel like I definitely did know that. It was like a, hey, look, squirrel moment for me. You guys ever get that? Just hey, look, there's a squirrel moment. I feel like that's why I can't remember stuff, because I'll be thinking about one thing and then I'll be like, and then the thing I was thinking about 2 hours before that I needed to do, or that was just occupying my mind at that point, will come back into my mind. So then I do that or take care of that or whatever. And then like 2 hours later, the thing that I was thinking about when that popped up, that comes back into my mind. Oh, sometimes it's rather difficult. Sometimes the old gears in my head just don't turn at the fastest speeds. Sometimes they get jammed up and they need a little oil. That also happens. I feel like, you know, like the cartoons where the smoke's pouring out of their ears. Some days that's me. I really need to figure out like my location, like area in Texas. 'Cause I never know which way I'm truly heading. I know we're by Dallas right now. That's about all I know. And normally I take that exit, but not today. Today we're heading somewhere else. We got other places to be today. Look at that. Already over 90,000 miles on this piece of machinery. I watched it tick over. Pretty cool. If only I actually put those 90,000 miles on it, that would be really awesome. I need to find a stat to see if there's like a shows me how many miles I've driven totally, because I'm rather curious to know. I feel like it's got to be close to that 20,000 mile mark, because this was the old owner ops series, but like a month ago, I think, maybe 2 months ago, I kind of changed that series up and started using a different version of the economy mod, a little bit more hardcore one. So this profile on ATS got a new light to it, and it's been fun. I definitely like Used Truck Friday. myself. I think my favorite series I make right now is my farm sim logging one. I don't know why, but it's kind of enjoyable. Same with Gold Hunter. I like that game, even though Gold Hunter makes me scratch my head every time I play it. I'm not pulling in. You guys can keep asking me to pull into those, but I'm not doing it today. I got places to be. I'm trying to shorten my ETA, right? Because that's the whole name of the game. Be there before they expect you. That's how you get a good name for yourself. Keep RS Transportation on the map here. Alright, we are officially over halfway done. Actually, we've been over halfway done with this load for a little while now. I think it was like 430 some miles total. And we only got 142 more to go. Ooh, my driving is really getting bad. Really getting bad. Slow down or what? I'm not slowing down. Not today. I've been throttled to the floorboards the entire time here. And I am not letting up. Because this truck can barely do the speed limit. So why would I let up? You know, I once heard this saying, drive fast, take chances. That's what this video is all about. Wait, we're not driving fast though. This is a nice relaxing cruise here today. We've already fallen below the speed limit. I'd be that guy that would get the ticket for driving under the speed limit, honestly. Not doing the minimum. If that's a thing, I'd definitely be the guy to get that. Uh-oh. Someone had an incident. Look at the roads tonight. They're just clear. Normally, like, in the middle of the night in ATS, they're always busy. There's hardly anyone driving tonight. What's the deal with that? Where's everyone at? That side's getting busier. Maybe I'm just going so fast no one can keep up. Oh yeah, they're all behind me. They're just staying their distance from me because I'm kind of taking up all the lanes here. Alright, we are in the home stretch. 96 miles to go. Man, I wish I could keep this truck. Maybe if I shuffled some stuff around a little bit. This would be a good truck for one of my guys. Kind of like that shot. You can't see much, but just lights going off into the darkness. Pretty cool. I've been stuck in this nighttime driving again here lately in this game. I need to reverse that. Hopefully by next week when the next round of ATS videos come out, I'm back in the daylight. I try to drive in the daylight as much as I can because that's, I mean, at least gives you something to look at. If you don't want to listen to me, at least gives you some scenery to look at instead of what's in front of me. Hey, look at that. They finally learned their lesson not to call me into those. This should be the one I pull into. Oh, you want me to come in there? Sure, this time I will come in there. As I've still got like DOT officers chasing me down from the last two. Runaway truck. Runaway truck. Uh-oh, our exit's coming up. I'm gonna have to let off. Alright, I suppose. We're gonna get some back road action going here. I doubt it. Alright, we're heading towards Marquez. I don't know. Apparently I've been this way before. I guess at nighttime it looks all the same. Hey, dude. Move out of my way. Oh, I forgot to do the horn test. Ah, just basic. Basic truck stuff. We gotta do that horn test every time, though. You gotta see, because for whatever reason, I love hearing air horns. I don't know why, but this one, this one's all right. But I've had a few that were really awesome sounding, like meant business air horns, and that's what I enjoy. Hey, don't flash me. I'm blind as a bat. I can't see where I'm going. I need the brights on. Ghost trucker. Should we try that? Nah, I don't think so. Just blind that guy. Went from no lights, not seeing a truck, to, hey, there's a truck. I've actually seen that at night driving before. There's a car, and I've seen it with my headlights. No headlights on. It was the middle of the night. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? And then I've tried it myself. I tried driving. I mean, I wasn't like going on a long. Just while I was driving, I flipped the lights off just to see, because it was a pretty clear night, bright moon. I wanted to see how well I could see. I couldn't see anything, and my lights came right back on. I was like, nope, we're not playing this game. That was back in the days when I didn't have the automatic headlights in one of my vehicles. It was always kind of a trick to remember. Gotta shut your headlights off. I missed that truck. Had an old 7.3 crew cab long box. It was Super Duty. Best thing about it is it had its own built-in like theft system, because the shift linkage was not right in that thing. Someone had done something to it and didn't get it 100% lined back up, and drive and park and all of them were like a space and a half off where it should be, like when you're looking at it to put it into gear, like the little indicator thing. And if you didn't have the shifter in the right spot, it wouldn't start. So I never had to worry about anyone taking my truck. My friends used to tell me, oh, we're gonna go hop in your truck and take it for a drive. I'm like, go ahead, you ain't gonna get it started. And they never could either. Oh, here we go. I think, did I just come here? It was just the owner op series, maybe I was here. I was just here in one of my videos like last week. I think it was the owner op series. Yep. The episode that was supposed to be really good for me, and it's still profitable in that episode, but I didn't quite make as much as I wanted to. Let's put it that way. Definitely could have made more. Yep. I delivered a lift thing back here. Ooh, cattle guard. Big bounce there. Kind of difficult to get in here with this big trailer. I love when the roads are bouncy like this. Makes the game kind of fun. Gives you the sense of adventure. Trucking in the sticks. Alright, I'm just gonna probably do the fast delivery thing here today, because I just want to get that other truck and then we'll be calling it a day here. Like I said, not my most entertaining video, unless it's in a really easy spot. I could probably do it, but the XP is really not that much worth it. Unless you're trying to be super realistic with it, it's not the most worth it thing. Alright, we're going to give the fragile cargo a go there. So I like getting that bonus. Alright, truck manager. We're going to have to sell this bad boy. How much is it worth? $109,000. Awesome. That's what I really want right there. The old Cascadia. Oh my. I should have slept. Okay. Well, I will. Let's do this. Alright, what are we getting into? A Mack Anthem? Is that what I seen? Yeah. An Anthem. I don't know if I've ever ran one of these. Another 5-star truck though. Perfect. Alright, guys. Oh, we're gonna. Okay. We might as well look at it real quick. A big bright green thing. Oh, long ATS loading screen. Long ATS loading screen, as always. I seen like a meme of these loading screens not that long ago, and it was rather funny. It was like what it looks like is like this bar, but what it actually is, it's like straight for a little bit, then it shoots back, and then over a little bit more, and then comes back forward, and then some more. And I wish I knew where I found that to direct you guys, because it was pretty entertaining. All right, it's still nighttime here. Let's turn the lights on, maybe. Fire that up. Will that help? We'll pull it into the garage, maybe. Oh yeah, kind of a weird green color. I kind of dig it. What's the interior look like? Oh, not too bad. It's like a work truck. All right, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's episode. Like I said, I was a little bit boring today, but I do appreciate all of you for being here. I'll catch you all next time.